exhumation of the remains of little Nelly, the unofficial patron saint of Cork. Dr. John Buckley says devotion to the 5-year-old, who died in 1908, remains very strong.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. GV here. So today I'm in the Good Shepherd Convent here in Cork City, and it's also called Sunday as well, and it used to be an old mother and baby home. So I'm here today to tell you all the story about Ellen Organ, also known as Little Nelly. So this is the Good Shepherd Convent here, where little Nelly spent the last remainder of her days before she passed away at the tender age of 5 years old. Ellen Organ was born on the 24th of August 1903, known as Little Nelly of Holy God, was an Irish child venerated by some in the Roman Catholic Church for her precocious spiritual awareness and alleged mystical life. Nelly was born in Waterford City, Ireland, the daughter of William Organ and Mary Ahern. She was the youngest of 4 children. While baptised Ellen, she was always called Nelly. Her father had been a labourer, but earning very little. He had joined the army in 1897. In 1905, he was transmitted to Spike Island, an island fort situated in Cork Harbour. Here, while the family hoped for better times, Ellen's mother Mary fell very ill, and for over a year she struggled to raise her children, and her health declined. In January 1907, she died of tuberculosis with 4 children, all under the age of 9. William found it impossible to raise them and maintain his job. A helpful neighbour helped from time to time, but he was beginning to feel the strain. Meanwhile, Ellen Organ, already a delicate child, was displaying signs of disability. It seems a serious fall as a baby had left its mark. Her spine had become crooked, her hips and back out of joint caused her constant pain, and as she grew, she became unable to sit up straight. William finally realised he could not care for the children by himself, and in May 1907 he put each of his 4 children into care. Ellen and her sister Mary were sent first to a hospital run by the Sisters of Mercy. The 2 girls were found to be suffering from whooping cough. Then later they went to St. Finbarr's Industrial School in Sunday's in Cork City, administrated by the Good Shepherd Sisters. Ellen Organ lived for 8 months under the care of the Good Shepherd Sisters. She spent most of her time in the infirmary. Ellen soon began to ask to receive Holy Communion. At first the sisters hesitated. She was too young for the sacrament, wondering if she understood what the Eucharist was. They observed her at prayer in the chapel and saw that she was captivated by the tabernacle. According to the rules of the Roman Catholic Church, no child could receive communion before a certain age. A 4-year-old child was thought to be at least 6 years too young. The sister spoke with a Jesuit priest who ministered to the community, and while he was hesitant, he decided to come to speak to the child. After spending some time with Nelly, he came to the conclusion that she had reached the age of reason, albeit at an extraordinarily young age. He brought the matter to the bishop's attention, who, after thinking about it for a short while, consented, and Ellen Organ made her first communion on the 6th of December 1907. Between December 1907 and February 1908, Ellen's health declined. She was in constant pain. Given the times, there was a little that could be done. The sisters tried to make her as comfortable as possible. Various visitors, including the Bishop of Cork, noticed her fortitude and her intense prayer life. She was constantly happy. At this stage, tuberculosis had set in and she was suffering from caries, making it difficult and painful for her to eat. She did not complain of the pain this caused her, as she, instead, holding the crucifix in her small hands, contemplated the pain that Christ endured during the crucifixion, stating, "Poor holy God, poor holy God." It was noted by the sisters and nurses that after she began receiving Holy Communion, the smell completely disappeared from her wounds. All she wanted at this stage was to receive communion. After some 4 years of life, Ellen Organ died on the 2nd of February 1908. Witnesses said she appeared to see something at the foot of her bed, which caused her to smile and her eyes to well with tears. She followed that something with her eyes looking overhead when she died. She was buried in St. Joseph's Cemetery in the city of Cork. When a year later, in 1909, her body was exhumed, it appeared unchanged from the day of her burial, with her limbs flexible and her dress and communion veil like new. Her grave in the public cemetery attracted visitors from all over Ireland. Authorization was given for her remains to be transferred to the cemetery of the Good Shepherd Sisters.
and with the sisters, that maybe she should be exhumed again and buried in a more public place in a parish cemetery where people could come and pray at her grave, particularly those people who have such great devotion to little Nelly.
So guys, there's a metal spiral stairs somewhere in the building there, and it's just not safe to go in to have a look, but I believe it's online, so I will add it to the video. And it's the stairs that led up to little Nelly's room, where she spent her final days and sadly passed away.
A stairway which leads to little Nelly's room. It's 108 years of age.
So guys, I'll end the video here, and thank you very much for watching. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. And rest in peace, Ellen Organ, also known as Little Nelly of Holy God.